What up guys, Chubzy here, my first episode in my new series which is going to be speed building. Don't know how long it will take me to do, but I'm going to be slowly building up quick, easy and cheap teams that you guys can make and even buy. Probably at the end of the series I'm going to auction them all off and quite simply just let you have them for around what I got them for. Minus a few players if I like them, such as Tommy Hitzelsberger in form, who I absolutely love and adore. Always loved him since I was a kid. Alright, first of all the formation. 4-3-2-1. Why have I gone with this? Because Lucas Podolski and Thomas Müller, my two wingish outlets, I couldn't really get in that left and right wing positions, so I just went with, quite simply, the more tucked in version. Seems to work out well because I have a very strong front line, as you'll see in a minute. First of all, we'll start with the manager, Joachim Low, that's how you pronounce it. And you know, he's quite simply one of the best managers on the game, next to Del Bosque and somehow Arsene Wenger, even though he hasn't won a trophy in fuck knows how long. Next man, Manuel Neuer, top player, beast of a goalkeeper, cheap as well, 2 to 3k, you know, solid stats all round. Centre backs, I like to go with Mertesacker. He plays absolutely just like Vidic. And then Matt Hummels, who is pretty much the Ferdinand of the combination. Both of these go for around 2 to 3k each, some going as low as 1. Then right back, quite simply obvious, Philipp Lahm, best fullback in the world. I think he's the best on the game, simply because he is an absolute machine. Got him for around 2.5k to 3k, and that's about it for him. Left back, Bundesliga has not a lot of good left backs apart from inform Pranjic, so I ended up just giving up on hope with him. So what I go for is I will either play Andreas Beck, who I got for 500 coins. He does the job perfectly. Or I'll go with Schaffer, just because he has such balanced stats for a wing back. Only problem is I couldn't find a left back version, 400 coins. I couldn't go wrong. He's a solid performer, but obviously I'll go with Schaffer for now. Now, the central hub of the team, the player that makes everything happen, and that is none other than big old Bastian Schweinsteiger. You know, he's an absolute tank on the game, absolute tank in real life. You just can't budge him off the ball if you want him to. He just passes it everywhere. And most important thing is, if you're going to have a team based around a nationality, that nationality has to be a strong central figure. None better than Bastian Schweinsteiger. Got him for 2k coins, 85 overall. That's a good deal. I don't care if he's only got 69 pace. He's an absolute machine. Only thing that lets him down a little bit is that pace, of course, but it's not that noticeable because he isn't running about the pitch like you are with Müller, etc. Next, on this side, I go for good old Mickey Ballack. You know, he's a player, he's been playing for a long time, and you get him for around 1 to 3k coins, depending on who's selling him. As you see, great equal stats, and if I'm not playing him, I will be playing good old... No, messed that up. I will be playing... Oh, Jesus, this has gone wrong. Okay, I'll be playing his teammate Arturo Vidal, who has pretty much evened out stats, only more pace, and a bit weaker on the shooting and heading, better dribbling. You know, pretty much even up there. Now, my main central midfielder for having them flair moments, Nuri Sahin. Any of you seen him play in real life, you'll see he's a really good conductor. You see passing 86, dribbling 87, nothing better than that. Want to get the informed version of him just to see how good he really is. Then right forward. Well, no, I don't have a right forward because I had to get Thomas Müller in a centre forward role because the only one that's right forward I could find was the informed one, but I didn't want to fork out that amount of money, which I don't have. Simple as. What does he do? He gets the job done. 900 coins. That is what I'm talking about. 82 pace, 87 shooting, and even though his heading is only 70, he is an absolute machine in the air. He scored pretty much all his goals for me with his head and a few of his feet. Not because I do cross a lot, But what do you expect me to do when I have a player as good as Lucas Podolski for playing down the wings? sorry about that. 86 pace, 85 shooting, 81 dribbling. Simply have him going down the wing, cut him inside, have a pop, and 9 times out of 10, it's going to be on target or in. If they've got a good goalkeeper, it'll probably get saved, because most keepers can save them cut-ins unless they're screamers, which Podolski isn't the greatest at, but he's brilliant at getting them on target. And then the main front man, just like for Germany, Miroslav Klose. Can't put nothing wrong with him, as you can see. Look at these stats. Wait until you see these stats, they are beautiful. 82 pace, 78 shooting, 77 dribbling, and 92 heading, which is brilliant for someone who has the access to Thomas Müller and Podolski and Farfan, who is my backup winger, pretty much. 82 pace is just brilliant for a player that is 6 foot. Means he can keep up with Müller and Podolski to an extent, which is perfect. His dribbling 87 and passing 63 let him down a bit, but he's meant to be a scorer, not a creator. And I'll run quickly through my subs. Tim Wise. Podolski goes for around 2 to 3k, as is Miroslav Klose. Tim Wise, 900 odd coins. Perfect replacement for Manuel Neuer. My backup fullback, Andreas Beck. And then my backup centre back, Westerman. He's got very sound stats. Perfect to replace either of the two. My backup DM, which is Arturo Vidal. Simple change there. My creative midfielder, Mario Götze, who I can just stick on to give that last bit of burst to the, that extra bit to my chemistry. Works just as well as Sahin, just again helps the chemistry out. My backup winger, inform Kagawa, but he's injured. But normal Kagawa is just as good, to be fair, guys. I wouldn't say not buy the inform one if you had the chance to, but if you're strapped for coins, 1.5k, can't go wrong. Brilliantly creative, great pace, great crossing. And then up front is Mr. Gomez. Got him for around 2 to 3k, same as Klose. Similar stats to Klose, only a little bit better finishing, well, shooting on a whole, which isn't no massive biggie for me. And then my other backup players, Thomas Hitzelsberger, just there for his long shots, more as an impact sub or someone to bring on when all my other midfielders in that are injured or tired. Diego, a great little playmaker, does the same job as Nuri Sahin, just a fair bit cheaper, only 650 coins. I think Sahin goes for around 2k. Yeah, it goes for around 2k, depending obviously on who's selling him. And then the final man is Jefferson Farfan, goes for around 900 to 2,000 coins, and he's just a great winger. Reminds me of Valencia, how he plays in real life. He just goes up and down that wing, puts a cross in, cuts in, and he can finish well as well, which is perfect. He's a tallish guy, but he can't head for shit. Let's put it that way. Alright, that is my team. I assembled it for around 15k coins. About 20k. And then an extra 15 for the informed Kagawa. So, catch you guys on the flip side. Hope you enjoyed. Check back for the next episode, which should be in about a week, which should be France in League One squad. Hope you enjoy, guys. Peace.